Edmonton, I love you. I woke up this morning and I said, go out there and be nice, Freda, be nice, because online I am a bitch. I am not going to follow my script right now because I'm actually pretty pissed off that we have a woman of faith here speaking and gentlemen in the crowd feel it necessary to swear and yell at our people here. That is wrong and I will not have it. But I am very glad to be here with you today and to be taking part of Hate-Free Yake here on the wonderful and beautiful Treaty 6 territory. Treaty 6 is beautiful! We have our medicines here, we have our ceremonies here, we walk with you every day, we love you, and you strive to understand us, and we strive to understand you. That is the spirit of wampum. That is how we roll in Canada. Our city is a place for everybody. Our city is a place for everybody. There should be no more isms in 2019. We have no space for sexism, racism. We have no room or space for transphobia. We have no room or space for bigotry and discrimination. These are things that I see in my social media feed and I am damn tired of seeing it. But we have a good side to Edmonton and I see it in my feed just as much, if not more. And that is what I am choosing to focus on in 2019. When Bridget asked me to speak the other day, I thought, why would you ask me? I am like probably the most rotten to the core person right now. Because Indigenous here, we want to live freely and with our rights to our lands and our territories and to clean water. And to have the notion that when we say we want to honor our treaties with you, that your government will honor our treaties with us in the spirit of wampum that we started with. So this past fall we had a couple of cowards sending letters to families who are going about their own business. Shame. You know, it takes a lot of, you know, I've written a letter or two in my life. They say to burn them, I keep them, but those kind of letters aren't necessary or needed. I mean, people are just living and making their lives. So after that family in St. Albert was sent hate mail, the owner of Prairie Couture reached out to that family, and with the help of St. Albert, that whole community, they had a day of appreciation to support and show their appreciation for that family. When a barbershop was carpeted with racist graffiti, the owner, instead of retaliating or wishing ill will on those who are guilty, he decided to do a community event called Cut Hate with Hair. He donated all those proceeds to the John Humphrey Center for Peace and Rights. If that isn't courage in making peaceful restitution without permission, I don't know what is. And when schools are targeted with swastika graffiti, we rallied together and said no more. And we will continue to say no more. I also think of the column written by Elise Stolt where Millwood's church just took down the religious symbols so Muslims and Sikhs would feel welcome as well. Mayor Iverson tweeted, "We aspire to a city where hatred and bigotry do not exist," and I could not agree with him more. Edmonton, I am proud of your voices. And the way we show our collective fortitude when we rally against injustices. These actions are more than just actions. Like I said, it's the spirit, willful participation result of wampum. That is our friendship treaty. The two-row wampum represented the original agreement between the Dutch and the Haudenosaunee. It represented how both parties would share the land with friendship and respect without interfering with each other's affairs. It is also a signifier and symbolic, for on the wampum belt is represented of an ever-growing, everlasting tree, a symbol of everlasting peace. And our ancestors came to an agreement that we would not interfere with each other's lives, but I think in most cases here in Edmonton, we go much further to aid each other out when called upon. I think of the many ways we are given in helping city and how we are striving to understand our beliefs and values, and how we strive to understand the complexities of each other's histories. And as a person who grew up with like Iran in the 80s. This gives me hope and reminds me to keep walking soft on my own territory and other territories and be more understanding of the people who have always called Edmonton home. I always feel hopeful here. I don't want to move from here. I am hopeful here. And you know, in Edmonton we have so many services and facilities that help out our unfortunate people who don't have as much as we do. We take so many things for granted, but today we're brought here by a drive for menstrual pads, basic hygiene for those on the streets. We take that so much for granted, and you know what? We do have a tampon tax. What the hell is that for? For being a girl? Men don't get taxed like that, that's all I'm saying. Boyle Street Community Services, they're located at 10116 105 Avenue. They have some really good people working out there. I want to give out a shout to my very good friend Alexandra Day. She helps so many good people there, and everybody who's very family over at Boyle Street, they're amazing. They assist with housing, family programs, youth programs, residential school, outreach, crisis diversion, mental health, etc. So when we can get together and provide assistance to our community programs, it shows us the depth and love of our community and what we will do to ensure everyone is taken care of. And that means a lot to many individuals, and I'm happy we are here today to assist them with their drive. So thank you, Boyle Street, for your presence in our community. Thank you for showing us what love and support really looks like. Thank you for showing us strength. And lastly, folks, thank you again so much for having me speak today. I'm going forward in 2019 strong and optimistic. And you know what? As an Indigenous person on Treaty 6 lands, I'm going to send out my public support for the Wet'suwet'en. They do not deserve